Hi, Christina. I going to answer your question this evening. It's what is the best way to grow your blog and make more money? You asked. So, um, the first thing I'd say to you is when you're growing your blog, is to focus on creating good content. Okay, good relevant content for your readers that they're going to be interested in and want to come back for more of. Okay, so that's the first thing. Make sure you've got good content for your blog. Okay, um, depend on what methods of promotion, methods of promotion you want to use. I tend to use multiple different promotion methods. Some people might focus on one particular avenue. They might focus on paid ads, or they might focus on SEO, or they might focus on social media, right? I generally tend to use social media a lot, and there's maybe a wee bit of SEO in there, but I don't really focus an awful lot on the SEO. So as you put more and more content, you generally tend to get more keywords, you tend to get more people finding your stuff, and if you're going to grow your blog a lot, what you want to do is you want to spend 60% of your time promoting your posts and 40% of your time actually writing them. Okay, so if you go and post your blog post in as many places as possible, go and join large Facebook groups in your niche where you're allowed to post your blog post. Check the rules before you start posting there, because often you're not allowed to post certain things. You're not allowed to post links in some groups and stuff. So check the rules before you do it. And when you find a group in your niche where you can post your blog posts, go in there, post your blog posts. Okay, post on your social media profiles. You can post in your Facebook wall, post on your Facebook pages, post in your own Facebook groups. Okay, and if you haven't got Facebook groups, create some, because that's a good way to grow your blog and your business, is to create a Facebook group. Okay. Also, I would share in as many social networks as possible. If you go to asksotiris.com/social, that's asksotiris.com/social, you'll see the list of social networks that I generally use. And if you follow me on those networks, I will follow you back as well. So I would highly suggest, using a lot of social networks. Don't rely on one or two social networks, because what happens if you do that, that's the network that generally gets deleted or suspended or something. So use multiple social networks. Don't just rely on Facebook, or don't just rely on YouTube to build your business. Make sure you use multiple social networks as well. I would also encourage you to add friends, follow people. Obviously on Facebook you need to be very careful with that, because they'll block you for that. So you might go and comment on a few people's posts or something. You might follow the odd person. I wouldn't send a load of friend requests to people you don't know, because if a few people say they don't know you, you'll tend to get blocked from it. Okay, so don't go crazy on the friend request. Try and get people to give you a friend request. Often if you follow them, they'll give you a friend request because they're curious to see who you are, and they think, well, if they think if you think they're worth following, then maybe they should add you as a friend back. So that's another way to get people on Facebook. On Twitter, you can just go in and add followers. On all the other social networks, the same thing. You can go in and add contacts as well there. So grow your network on all the different social networks. The thing is, a lot of them have cracked down how many people you can follow. Twitter allows you to follow 400 people a day. If you have an ordinary account, or if it's a verified account, you're allowed 1,000 a day to follow. But what you can do is, because if you're in a lot of different social networks, right? If you followed, even 50 or 100 people a day in all the social networks, if you're in 20 social networks, that means you're sort of following, 2,000 new people, right, every day. And even if like 30% of those people follow you back, right, that means you're growing your social network by by, you know, I know, maybe 500 or 600 a day. So it's well worth doing. So I hope that answered your question a little bit. Also, when it comes to making more money, you want to put in calls to action. Okay, you want to always put in calls to action. And you want to have products and services that people can actually buy. That's one of the big mistakes people don't make. They don't have call to action, and there's nothing to buy, nothing to join, and that's why they don't make money. Okay, so that's important too. If you want more information on that, if you go to buildingabetterblog.com/101 blogging tips, the number 101 blogging tips. So buildingabetterblog.com/101 blogging tips. Put in your name and email. I've basically made a course there of 101 trainings, which will take you through all the steps to grow your blog, what tools to use, everything. So, you know, it's about 14 years of my blogging experience in one free training. So definitely be useful for you. So that's it. Thank you very much, and I will see you again tomorrow in the next video.